Hello, motherfuckers. Sup, I'm Greg. Welcome back to my channel. And my first video of 2022. Hooray! It only took me an entire month to film this. Hooray. Love that for myself. So a couple small little updates. As I'm filming this video, it is currently January 30th. So it is not yet Black History Month, but this comes out during Black History Month. So happy Black History Month, everyone. And as of right now, I have finished exactly 2 books of my 50 book reading goal. And I would say it's sort of my own fault because, like, technically I do have the time-ish, but when I do have the time, I just do not use it properly. So me and my friend Kel's buddy read the Song of Achilles. I finally read the Song of Achilles. Is everyone happy now? Can you get off my ass? But this was the very first book I finished in 2022. Did I cry? Yes. And I think knowing what happens made it worse because, like, I was not ready. I mean, I knew what was gonna happen, but I was still not ready for that. So yeah, emotional damage. We love that. Then I started reading Neon Gods, and I DNF'd this book so quickly. Like, I'm not even joking. I was bored as fuck within the first, I think it was 50 or so pages, and I was like, nah, this is not for me. Like, I was so confused, and it was not interesting to me, and everyone was like, yeah, keep going, because the spice is gonna make it better, and I'm just like, is it really worth it for a heterosexual spice?
I don't think.
So yeah, DNF'd that. Did not mean for that to happen. I was aiming for the couch. Well, let's continue. The second book that I finished was Here's to Us by Adam Silver and Becky Albertalli, the long-awaited, and I do mean long-awaited, sequel to What If It's Us. And I had a lot of emotions for this. So anyone who knows me knows that the first book, What If It's Us, was the book that started all of this for me. Like, it got me into reading, and it introduced me to so many more amazing books. So the fact that there is finally a sequel to this after the ending of What If It's Us, honestly, I love that. Especially since this one wraps everything up nicely, and I was so terrified that they were gonna screw me over again. Like, honestly, if Becca and Adam were to just screw me over, like, with what they did in What If It's Us, I would have been so fucking pissed. But thankfully they had some common sense, and they did not. Did I cry? Absolutely. And I was basically I was sending, like, constant updates to my friend Gary when I was reading this, and, like, you should see our chats. It is just endless voice notes of me reacting to things that happened in this book. I sat down and finished it because I started it initially and then it took me like 2 weeks to finish it because I was so busy. And then when I did finish it, I just like sat down and finished it all in one day, and I was just like, yes, worth it. Thank you so much for this, Becky and Adam. And currently I'm reading my third, technically fourth, but I know I'm gonna finish this book, Laura by Alexander, what is her name? Alexandra Bracken. Yeah, that. I was skeptical about this because after, Neon Gods, I was like, I don't know. Also, if you're sensing some kind of like a Greek mythology theme in this, that it's true because me and my friend Kels basically started a Greek mythology read-along, but we sort of like abandoned it halfway. But I want to finish this book before the month ends, which is tomorrow. But I will. I'm on chapter 23. And I'm loving it so far. It's giving me very much Hunger Games with more fucked up and meets Greek mythology, which is already pretty fucked up. So yeah, I think I'm gonna like this. I already do. I just hope the ending does not screw me over. So yeah, that was it for this reading update. And now it's time to get into my February TBR. Like, I know I said that I should probably stop making TBR lists because I pretty much abandoned every TBR that I ever make. But I intend to finish this one. So like I did last year, in February, I will be exclusively reading books by Black authors, be they American or not American. And I feel like I have to repeat myself again. I am not American. I am from Curacao, which is an island in the Caribbean, and I currently live in the Netherlands, which is in Europe. Have I been to the US? Yes, I have. But I am not from the US or Canada. I feel the need to express this again because I get asked this every couple of weeks or months. It never ceases to amaze me or amuse me, but I just feel like I have to constantly make this clear. So technically we don't really celebrate Black History Month, But I celebrate it because like I absolutely love the fact there is an entire month dedicated to Black history, and we need more of that. Listen, I could go on and on about this whole book issue in Black History Month, but I will not, because I will just ramble on about a lot, and I do not have the time for that. I have other things to do today. Okay, let's just get into this TBR, shall we? So first on my TBR for February is Cameron Battle and the Hidden Kingdoms by Jim R. J. Perry. This is actually a arc that I recently got. I got this yesterday in the mail, thank God. But it's an arc that I got from the author himself, and I am so excited because this is one of my most anticipated reads for this year. It comes out in March. It was described as Percy Jackson with African lore, and it's middle grade, so also it's queer if I'm not mistaken. But I was just like, you know what? Sold. I'm in. Just sign me the fuck up. I am so grateful that I got an arc to this book. I cannot wait to crack this open. I'm basically my thought process or mission or whatever the hell it is to finish lore before tomorrow or by tomorrow, and then start this on February 1st so I can finish it on time, because I obviously have to do a review. I'm not gonna just receive a book and not do anything with it. I've done that in the past. I apologize, but I fully intend to read this so quickly. I'm basically trying to read this like how I read The Feeling of Falling in Love by Mason Deaver. Like, I got it and finished in less than a week. I think maybe 3 days. And I'm trying to do the same with this, so wish me luck. Next on my TBR for February is Rise of the Sun by Leah Johnson. I loved her first book, You Just See Me in a Crown, so I have no doubt that I'm gonna love this. Especially since it's like two Black girls fall in love at a music festival, and I'm just like, okay, yes, I'm gonna live vicariously through y'all, since I haven't been to an actual festival in, oh god, I haven't been to a festival in so long. I miss that. Honestly, y'all, this pandemic has just irritated the fuck out of me to the highest extent. But you know, we're not gonna get into that. We're gonna get through this. So get your shit together, people. I would like to go to festivals again and not live vicariously through book characters. Thank you. So the third book on my TBR for February is This Poison Heart by Caitlin Barron. I am actually embarrassed that I haven't gotten or read this book yet. I only bought this recently, and this isn't even the version that I wanted. I mean, I wanted a version of this, but I want the hardcover version because I liked the like gold letters, and I mean the green is cute, but I prefer a hardback book. And again, I am just embarrassed that I haven't picked this up sooner, because I absolutely loved Caitlin Barron's first book, Cinderella is Dead. It's one of my favorites, so I have no doubt for this. And I also had to finish this quickly because I also applied for an arc for the sequel to this. So yeah, I really need to read this already. Hell, I might just skip Rise of the Sun and read this as soon as I finish Cameron Battle, honestly. And if I get an arc before the month of February ends, you bet your ass that I will fucking read that shit as soon as possible. So yeah, more pressure to read this and Cameron Battle. So those two, this one and Cameron Battle are my two priority reads. And finally, because I want to have some faith in myself, a fourth book for the month is Skin of the Sea by Natasha Bowen. I actually started reading this already. I've only read the first chapter and I love it. I don't know why I didn't continue, but I'm very excited to see where this goes, because like I read the premise online and I was just like, okay, Black mermaids, some kind of slavery thing. And I read what I love about this is that there are trigger warnings at the beginning, and more books need those. But the description and the trigger warning kind of made me more interested, you know? So I really want to dive into this. Pun intended. And here you have it. This is my TBR for this month. I also applied for a shit ton of arcs on NetGalley, including Right Where I Left You by Julian Winters. Nothing yet, but I am hoping that gets approved before February ends, because again, more incentive to finish shit on time. I applied for a lot of arcs on NetGalley and I have not heard back from a single one. I'm nervous, honestly. Then again, I barely use NetGalley, so that kind of makes sense, but whatever. Also, in the month of February, I am technically done with my internship, so I have about 6 months at home to do absolutely nothing yet again. So I'm probably going to be making more content. Hopefully I can read a little bit more. And I will try to put more time and effort into the Black Readers Collective, which I've told you guys about, but I will link again in the description below. Because I really just want to get back to the community, you know? So yeah, hopefully by, let's say, September of this year, you'll be seeing more of me and I'll see more of you. I don't know, I make no promises. But that was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching if you made it to the end. Yeah, there's not much to say really. I'm just trying to get through my life, finish my internship, and get on with my life. I mean, I need to find a job. But yeah, that's gonna be later. Anyway, again, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next week.